up, beautiful people, to another episode of Pursuit of Destiny podcast. It's me, Ricky Jones Jr., back again for another episode. And if you are new to this here podcast, I want to say welcome. We are here talking about passion, purpose, and destiny, okay? Largely because we believe that everybody should be living within their purpose, okay? And sometimes you're able to just know it by way of prayer or anything like that. But some people may have to start with their passions, right? Start living within their passions and things that they love to do. And then in doing that, they will figure out their purpose. But then ultimately, when you do those things, we believe that you'll be living within your destiny and fulfilling that, which is an ultimate amazing feeling. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what we are here about. And if you have listened to some episodes, or if you have watched a couple of videos, if you would click that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it, as we are on our goal and on the way to achieve 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. Okay, and so with your help, we'll be just there. Now we are here talking about, as you all know, on Thursday, or if you don't know, on Thursdays we talk about life applications as well as business talks for those that, you know, are thinking about or contemplating launching out into a business endeavor, whatever that is, whatever you're passionate about, whatever your purpose in, or whatever you feel like you just have a solution for a problem that you see. We're here to talk you off the ledge, right? But into the deep, right? And I say into the deep because it is a big world. It is an unknown. It is something that you haven't done before in some cases. However, it is something that we all can do. So on these talks on Thursday, we just talk about you can do it, right? And we use the Monday affirmation to let you know that you can do it. And on Monday, we talked about having unmatched energy, right? And so having the ability to step out into the deep, having the ability to jump off the edge, having the ability to step off the cliff. And this is into something greater than what you're currently doing, ladies and gentlemen. You have to, and you will have unmatched energy. We did a declaration on Tuesday's episode, on Tuesday's video. And so I want you to go back and listen to that if you haven't already done so. However, when you are stepping out and doing the things that you are doing, you will do so. I'm even saying that without even knowing you, but you will do so with positive energy. You would do it with unmatched energy. And what does that mean? What does that mean, Ricky? What does that mean to have unmatched energy? Well, on Tuesday, I talked at it from the perspective of having positive energy, from having a positive outlook on things, from just being a big ball of fire that is full of excitement and joy. However, it can span the scope of just having unmatched energy, right? That means just what it means. It's energy that is unlike those in which you are around, aka unmatched. It's not matched, therefore you are creating the new level of energy wherever it is that you're going. So if you're going into a situation and you realize people are sad, people are down, you're coming in there with joy. You're coming in there with excitement. You're coming in there with joy, happiness, and excitement, right? Those are about like 3 favorite words to say in that realm. And so, hey, you're coming in with that. If you're going into a room where people are, you know, not feeling like they're worthy, or not feeling like they're smart enough to achieve something, not feeling like they have any ideas, you're coming in there with the perspective of, hey, we can do it. Have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? Have you looked at it this way? Have you turned it around to flip it that way? Let's try a new approach at trying to find a solution, because oftentimes people are looking for solutions at things from their own perspective, right? And so obviously, if they're looking at it from their perspective, they won't see a solution. More so, they'll just continually see the problem, because that's their perspective. But if you come in with a new perspective, if you come in with unmatched energy, you're not matching the energy of I can't do it, or the energy of this is the only way. No, you're coming in with, no, there's multiple ways. There's multiple ways to look at this. There's multiple ways to see just that. There's multiple ways to skin a cat, as they say. Well, let me pause and say there are no cats. Will there be any cats harmed in the making of this here podcast episode? However, it's a saying. It's a popular saying, and I had to throw it in there. But nonetheless, there are multiple ways to look at various things. And you coming in, let's just say, right, you want to start a restaurant, and your restaurant serves barbecue burgers. And somebody may come to you and say, hey, there's like, I can count like 6 different other barbecue spots that sell hamburgers. So I don't know that you should like really do it. Well, and instead of taking on that energy of, oh man, you're right. Like, I mean, if that many are already out there, surely I can't do it. Like, no, you unmatch their energy and say, no, but mine's going to be better. I'm doing it this way. I'm doing it a little bit differently because of this. Or I have faith. I have confidence in my burger recipe or my barbecue sauce recipe or my bun recipe, right? There are so many different layers that can be different and unique to you that other people will participate in what you have to offer. So you have to go in with unmatched energy, largely because you're going against the grain. And when you go against the grain, you have to also go against the negativity. And that was one of the things that we were talking about on Tuesday. When you have unmatched energy, that ultimately means that you have the ability to overcome negativity that comes your way, because negativity will come your way. We live in this world full of negativity, but it's okay, because there are people in this world, people like you and myself, that have the ability to overcome that negativity with positivity. Everything has an opposite to it. Where there's good, there is bad. Where there is wet, there is dry. Where there is hot, there's also cold, right? And it may not be in that same specific area, but I love when different people talk on this. And well, not different people, I'm specifically talking about Myron Gold. Shouts out to the man, right? I'm gonna put a link to his YouTube page. I've been watching him and following him. However, he's talking about the law of polarity, which ultimately says that for every one thing, there's the opposite end of that thing. Like, there's no one-sided piece of paper, right? There's no one-sided slice of bread. No, there's a front and then there's a back. There's a good and there's a bad, which is why in every problem there's a solution. There can't just be poverty, right? There also has to be riches and wealth. They may just be a street away. They may just be a railroad track away. However, there's always one with the other. I'm saying all that to say, ladies and gentlemen, where you find the negative side of a thing, whatever that negative thing is, I believe that you can walk in with that positive side, that positive outlook, that positive expression, that positive demeanor, that positive mannerism, that positive mindset into that scenario and that circumstance, and be the light. I want you all to be the light, because as the word says, where there is darkness, light coming into that darkness will dispel, will stop, will diminish the darkness that ultimately was in that space. And so having an unmatched energy, having an unmatched mindset, having an unmatched perspective will allow for you to walk into any scenario and find the good. Walk in any scenario and find a solution. Walk in any scenario and find a way out of whatever it is people saying that there is no way out of. It also will, ladies and gentlemen, will allow for you to have the confidence necessary to take that step, to take that leap, to do what you've been fearful of doing for this long, okay? And so in order to be able to take that step, in order to, for the Steve Jobs, for the Jeff Bezos, for the Elon Musk, for the Kanye West, for the, you name them, those people too, in order for them to be where they are today, they had to have unmatched energy, or in other words, a mindset that was not like those around them, to overcome the situations, right? To where they are right now. Think about it. Elon Musk had to go through so much scrutiny, so many different no's, so many different, your idea is crazy, in order for Tesla to be where it is today. Like, just think about all the no's, all the you can't do it, all the this will never happen, all the nobody will ever purchase, all those different no's that he had to hear. He had to have unmatched energy to those people, to those responses, to those scenarios, to be where he is right now. And now he gets to live and do almost what he wants to live. It seems that way, right? From my perspective, I haven't met the man nor been in his surroundings or his environment. However, from my perspective, from the outside looking in, he has the ability to do what he wants to do. And he's able to do that because he has unmatched energy to those of the negative side. Steve Jobs went in with his head down, focused on creating this Apple product, be it the Apple phone, be it the iPad, right? Which was one of those situations where people said this will never never be. People would not want a computer-like device, just a flat situation they can carry with them, just, loosey-goosey. It was like, either they're going to have a laptop or they're going to have a phone. Nobody wants this in-between apparatus. However, I'm sure you can think of 5 people right now that have an iPad or a tablet, right? Which, I'm not going to say the knockoffs, but nonetheless, hey, I like to say Apple was first in doing different things. But all that being said, the key part here is that Steve Jobs had to have unmatched energy to those that they were around. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. And when you come in with that amazing energy, when you come in with that positive perspective, when you come in with that amazing outlook on life, others will gravitate towards you, because people don't like to be sad. People don't like, I don't think that's a secret to you. If it is, hey, here's a secret. People don't like to be sad. People don't like to be mad. When I say people, I didn't say all people. But I would say, in large part, most people do not like to be sad. Most people do not like to be mad. Most people do not like to have a eerie perspective on things. However, we have been subliminally conditioned to think negativity before we think positivity. And so people start the day in that way. And it could be because of social media. It could because of a news headline. It could because of news that they were given, right? And they allow for those things to just linger on in their mind, play within their mind, and last throughout the day. However, when you come around, they should know that when you come around, they should know that when you walk in the room, they should know that when you clock in, something different is going to happen. Unmatched energy has entered the room. Unmatched energy has clocked in. Unmatched energy business has come my way. I am now stepping into the doors of somebody with unmatched energy, and my life will never be the same. My life will forever be changed. I'm about to walk in and be inspired. I'm about to walk in and feel excited. I'm about to walk in with a positive outlook on life. That should be what people say about you when they come in contact with you, when they come in contact with your business, when they come in contact with your product, when they come in contact with your service, when they come in contact with other people who have come in contact with you. Just think about how great that would be if people who left you went to other people and talked about you, about your unmatched energy. Oh my goodness. And I truly believe, and I'm sure that you can say the same thing too, that word of mouth is still one of the most positive and one of the most beneficial, one of the most just uncompromised tool of marketing. And so if somebody has something great to say about you, just think of how great it will be for you. And so let's have that unmatched energy. Let's have that positive perspective. Let's do what's necessary today to make sure our future tomorrow is everything that we want it to be. So have unmatched energy, have an unmatched perspective, and I believe that you can do it starting today. So with that being said, great people, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Click those follow buttons wherever you are listening, and tap in and tune in with this positive Unmatched Energy podcast. Okay? I might have to change the name. But nonetheless, I love you all. I appreciate you all. I will see you on the next time. Peace.